Hey y'all, what's going on? What's going on? Y'all saw the topic, y'all saw the thumbnail, you already know what time it is. We got to talk about what happened, and we got to talk about what's still happening right now as we speak. So it looks like the people have spoken, the jury has spoken, and black folks ain't quit speaking yet. So we got to really talk about it. We got to talk about it, head, go. Okay. Now let me first of all, let me say this. Y'all please hit the like button. Please, I be begging y'all to hit the like button. My big butt over here be talking out of breath, tired, running around, trying to talk to y'all, fuss at kids. I be doing a lot. Y'all hit the like button to help me out. Please, thumbs up, thumbs up. It means a whole lot to me. I promise you. It means a whole lot to me. And I appreciate it when y'all do it. That's everything. Also, hit the notification bell and click all, please. Because that way you'll know when I go live over here. You can come and weigh in and give us your opinion. Tell us what you think about what's going on with the celebrities, with the gossip, with everything. Even this situation right here. We don't want you to miss out because I want to hear from y'all. So one thing I'm gonna do before I greet everybody, because y'all know I don't do nothing on this channel without greeting everybody who's here. Just because I was raised like that. I got good manners. Never let it be said that I don't know how to act, with basic stuff. I know how to act. So I'm going to put the link and I'm going to end up pinning it because I want to hear what y'all think. I just feel like, personally, I feel like this is going to change a lot about how people move. Now, of course, Tasha's saying it ain't going to change how she moves. We'll see. If in fact it don't, then I say that says something about her mental state, but we're going to get into that. But anyway, y'all, like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. It's free. And I'm telling you, we have fun over here. This is the place where you could talk and not get attacked. No disrespect is allowed or accepted in the chat. And if you do it, we coming to get you. Just understand that, okay? And it's all in love. So let's get into this thing. Learning to love myself. How you doing, boo? Miss Sparkle, how are you? Hey, Delicia, good evening. Good evening. C. Mays. Thank you again so much for my birthday cash app. That was so sweet. Lita, hey, girl. Tell my brother-in-law I said hey. Hey, Velma C. Dora Rodriguez, how you doing, sis? Good to see you. All right, this is my good sis. Okay, we go back like 4 flats on a Cadillac. That's my girl, Marilyn McGowan. How you doing? Plum, good to see you. All right, Wani Willis, what's going on, lady? Good to see you. Why you bothered? Good evening, good evening. Who else we got up in here? Hold on, let me slide on down. Angie, Miss 305 herself, Dade County. I love that picture, honey. She got the hair out. She working that hair like Beyonce. Vita up in here from Denver. Kia Coco Pop. There's my Kia Coco Pop. You say, well, she gonna have to pay. Yeah, she gonna have to pay the money. Okay, why you bother said yes to the mess. Okay. Hey man, I'm not even somebody that's a big fan of, a whole bunch of mess. But sometimes people bring mess on themselves and we got to talk about it. Iridescent, how you doing, sis? Serene, hey, sis, how you doing? Good evening, good evening. The beautiful CC Miller. Hey, sister, how you doing? Tell them again. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Okay, Kenya 330, what's happening, lady? Good evening to you. Oh, yeah. We got to break it down. We got to be real about it, too. Hey, Glennis. How are you, Sharon Redmond, lady? How you doing? Good to see you. All right. Toffee Mocha. What's up, pretty lady? Good to see you. All right, Jess Latrice. Good evening. This is my sis, Fly Gray Street. I love you so much, and I'm glad you're here. Y'all, it's my Christian Key in the house. All right. She up in here. She telling y'all to hit that like button, too. Now, y'all do the right thing. Egypt now, the most beautiful archangel in the chat, making sure that she keep the chat safe for everybody. But make no mistake, if you mishap, if there's a mishap, Egypt now don't play. I can't save nobody from her. Bianca Edwards, how you doing, beautiful lady? PBH, good to see you. All right. Tracy Russell, hey sis, good evening. Lorene Brown, how you doing? How you been? It's always good to see you. True Wisdom says she on time this time, all the way down there in Mexico. Miss Reed, you're going to live a long time because I was just thinking about you and was going to reach out to your tail too. Sure was, because I was missing my sister. Hey, Kim Bird, what's going on? G Darling in the house. Nacho Twins mama. Good evening all the way out there in California. I make 59 look good, and yes, you do. What's going on, sis? Glad to see you, Leslie. I'm glad you're here. The beautiful Ann Grace is in here this evening. You say you got out early tonight, and she's here. I know that's right. Hey, Allie from Miami. I love it. I love it. I like that you changed your name to that because I think that's kind of, it got a little ring to it. Diamond Pearl Jim, my good sis. How you doing? Rah. Ross Joy Online. What's going on, sister? I'm always glad to see you. SFF, how you doing, boo? How's daddy doing? What's the update? Or hit me on the email if you don't want to put it in the chat. But I do want to know. There go my Zoe. I love you. Another one of our beautiful Florida girls in the chat. She say number 40 to hit the like button. If she number 40, I'm going to need the rest of y'all to get the tapping. Okay? Please, Astute Queen B. Good to see you. Good to see you. There's my DT. Hey, darling. He say, hope all is well. Yes, let's talk about Trasha Coupon and her trial. Don't forget to like this video as you walk in. Tell them again. Key B. Hey. Oh, it's been so long. How you been? Legina the Jackson, good to see you. Bed-Stuy BK, I know that's right. I love you so much. I'm glad you're here. My good sis, I love you too. Vanessa, glad you made it. Sandra up in here, yes, and thank you. The beautiful and wonderful Nisi Rose is here. Come again is in the chat. Ooh, Ashanti up in here. Ooh, Maka, what's going down? Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Sharice Williams, it's good to see you. Welcome and good evening to you. Lel. Always happy to see you. All right. I think I got everybody. Okay, good. Anybody else come in, you know what I'm going to tell you. Y'all greet them as they come in. If I miss them, don't you miss them. Because y'all know sometimes I get to run in my mouth and I can forget things. But I'm counting on y'all to make sure absolutely everybody feels welcome in this chat. This is a safe place. Your opinion is your opinion, and you got a right to voice it, and you got a right to do it without anybody attacking you. So this is the place to talk on this good porch, okay? Hey, Ms. Hess, what a beautiful picture. Hello. Good to see you. All right. E. Davis, hey, how you doing? You say, well, Spiller, I'm trying to text her right now, but I was trying to keep up. Okay. Let me text her right now. All right. Okay, bang. Who else we got? Ray all day. All right. Okay, so y'all, let's get into this thing. Now, first of all, let me just say this. Now, I've been keeping my eye out for Mr. Choke No Joke. I told y'all he's a very strange gentleman, but he's very entertaining. He's actually pretty hilarious. Okay, he's pretty hilarious. So I've been keeping my eye on him. Y'all want to see what he got? Check out his video. His channel is Choke No Joke. Arthur, let me see what his full name is. Hold on. Let me text somebody else real quick. Make sure we got the whole crew in the house. Yeah, he's pretty funny. Hey, Nee. So yeah, let me get the full name of his channel because I want to be fair. This brother been going to this trial every single day. Every single day, taking notes, reporting on it, making sure he put the information out. So his channel is actually Choke No Joke, Arthur D. Austin III. Arthur D. Austin III. So if y'all want to go see what he got, of course, his commentary. And apparently, yeah, he's funny. He's funny. He's very strange, but he's very funny. I'm telling you. You say he had you laughing today. He had me laughing too. He really and truly did. So, he was reporting and giving us the deets on what the lawyers had to say about the malicious intent from Tasha K. The settlement, he's saying 1.5 million. Someone else said 1.25 million. So we got to get we got to nail that down on exactly what the settlement, not the settlement, but what the judgment was. And I think they're supposed to go back to court again tomorrow, I guess, to see if they're about getting the videos down. I don't know what they're going back tomorrow for, but I believe that's what I heard him say. Alita said, I saw him for the first time today. That man is hilarious. I told you. That's why I told you this morning. Get on over there. Vanessa say, "Ooh, child, these YouTube streets is expensive. Only if you lying on people. Only if you lying on people. If you don't lie on nobody, it won't cost you nothing. Because I mean, the only money I spend is what I spend on y'all. If I'm giving out gifts or doing a giveaway, other than that, it ain't cost me a dime. So the reality is, it's only expensive if you're going around lying on people." Cherie says 1.25. Okay, so 1,250,000. That's heavy. So Velma, you say it's punitive damages is tomorrow. So like this is getting, you know what I'm saying? Like this is gonna hit her. Like they ain't even got into the punitive damages, and we already at 1.25. You know what I'm saying? I'm right, Ann Grace. Okay. Like, you know, the moral of the story at this point, this is like one of Aesop fables at this point. Don't lie on nobody. You know what I mean? Don't lie on nobody. I don't know why people, maybe they didn't have a mama like mine that would just beat you like you had, you know, cussed at Jesus if she caught you lying. But, you know what I'm saying? DT says, so Trasha Coupon would need to fleece those MLM sponsorships she got and be a full-time member of the Coochie Papa Club to pay for this money. Now, she got a little money now. We ain't gonna front like the lady ain't got no money. You know, that's a game I don't play. I don't care if we don't like a sister. We're not gonna try to pretend like she don't have the money she got just because we don't like something she doing or you don't like her personality. Okay? That's what I'm saying. The moral of the story is don't lie. Say it is, but pride will be Tasha K fault. I believe that, Ann, because according to what they saying, that's right, Fly Gray Street, stop that line. Listen, some of these people need, I'm telling you, some of these people need to start singing my song. One more lie. Oh, one more lie. Thank you so much, Just the Truth. She said, sending love. I appreciate the super chat. At the end of the day, it's the line for me. And then Choke said that he asked her, like, is this gonna change the way she move? And she told him no. Said it ain't gonna change nothing. So, like, let's take a look at it. What is this gonna mean for her going forward? A dangerous precedent has been set for Tasha K. And what I mean by that is, once one person is able to get judgment against you, and it has happened, you know what I'm saying? Bringing a lawsuit is one thing. Winning a lawsuit is another. The fact that, you know, that Cardi B was able to get a judgment against her, that puts out that's a very dangerous precedent for Tasha K. For other bloggers who lie too, but for Tasha K in specific, because now it opens the door, it opens the floodgate, and they can literally use the case information and the judgment made in this case as a basis for other cases to be valid. Like, okay, well, in this case, she was found guilty based on her doing X, Y, and Z, and somebody else can come to court and say, hey, these exact elements are present when it comes to my case, and I need to get paid too. Y'all know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I be watching Law and Order. Okay? So, it's a dangerous precedent. C. May say, so was the suit against her or her in the business? Well, it was against both, but I think her and her husband, while he was so busy trying to throw her under the bus, was to try to separate the business from her, to try to separate her assets from assets that are considered under the business. Because, you know, I told y'all before that LLC does give you an added layer of protection, but it's not absolute protection, depending on what you're doing and how it's associated with your business. DT say the moral of the story is don't lie and control your wine intake. Hey, Spiller, girl, you know we was looking for you. You know we was looking for you. Vanessa say architect said God couldn't sink the Titanic. And yeah, that's what happens when people run their mouth. That's what happens when they run their mouth. Don't do it. Rara says she might have money, but not enough to pay Cardi. I think she can handle that 1.25 million. But when the punitive damages come in, we don't know how heavy that's going to be. And then you got to look at once that's taken care of, like what kind of financial condition is that going to leave her in? Also, when they start doing punitive damages, we don't know what that's going to mean for her channel. And y'all know I've maintained, and I said from the beginning, I would like for her to learn a lesson, but I don't want to see that lady channel go down. You know what I mean? I just want her to learn the lesson that it's dangerous and expensive to be lying on people. Like, that's the only lesson that I want her to walk away from with this. You know what I mean? Don't lie on people. It's dangerous and it'll cost you a whole lot of money. And I feel like at this point, she see the evidence that it'll cost you. Like when she first told this lie, I don't think she really realized how much it could possibly cost her. Yeah, I don't know, girl. I hope it don't take her all the way to good times, but she got to stop. Vanessa say one more lie. I'm telling you. Oh, y'all, I forgot the bill. Hold on, let me get the gong. Let me get the gong. Hold on. We got to get the gong. Hold on. There you go. One more lie. And Grace said she had a chance to set it straight. All Cardi wanted was for her to take the videos down. That's true, Ann. That's all that girl wanted. But I'm going to tell you, I have a theory. Can I share my theory with y'all? Y'all gonna say, sis, don't nobody want to hear that. If y'all don't want me to share it, I'll be quiet. But I got a theory as to why she was so hell-bent on keeping this up. Now, I think it was a lot of reasons. I won't say a lot. There was a couple of reasons that I can think of for sure. And another reason that I think people are forgetting. There's one more reason I think some people are forgetting. Say the housewives will be coming for her. Well, Sharice, I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all, it's some other bloggers be lying on them housewives too now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said before, by Cardi bringing this lawsuit and now winning the lawsuit, it sets a dangerous precedent for Tasha K in specific, but for any other bloggers that like to lie in general. Because now these people can say, hey, Cardi took y'all to court and sued you. This is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you, once you normalize something, if they normalize suing people that lie on them, it's going to be a lot of bloggers in trouble because a lot of them lie. For instance, that's right, leader, the gates have opened. The gates are open. Okay? And see, the killer part is this. Let me tell you how nasty the lies got. I heard that one blogger in particular is out there calling Portia mama a whole time about the lady was the lady of the evening or lady of the night, like calling the woman a prostitute or something. And I said, now see, y'all be going too far. I want black people to get a handle on themselves. Just because you don't like somebody don't mean that you can just lie on them or lie on their mama. Like, stop, y'all. You listen. Stop. The life you say might be your own. Okay, slow down. Slow down. Okay, I can think of some people I don't like. Off the rip, I can think of people I don't like. I don't like nothing about them. For instance, I can't stand, and I mean deep down in my bone marrow, I can't stand Kanye West. I don't like him. I don't like nothing about him. I got plenty of reasons why I don't like him. What I'm not gonna do is go making up stories on this man, telling lies on his mama. Like, tell the truth on people, regardless of whether you like them or not. Why are we lying? Is my question. Say lying is set the wrong way for Tasha K. Yep, Miss Ree, I do be watching Law and Order, girl. I be watching it. I love Law and Order. Mm-hmm. Court documents, you say she been doubling down on her lies. Okay, so I could share my theory. I could do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Serene said, to be honest, I don't think this will make her change, but who knows? Right, Serene. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if it will, but she should. You know what I'm saying? To the tune of 1.25, and they ain't finished taxing your behind yet. Girl, you need to do something. Right, Sharice. Sharice say negative publicity, good publicity until it robs them pockets. Oh yeah, they hit her where it hurt, baby. Hey, Lovejoy, expensive, baby. Listen, I don't want no publicity cost that much. Let me tell you something. I'd rather pass out flyers at the church picnic than to go through this. It costs too much. Hey, Janice Christopher. So let me tell y'all my theory, right? This is my theory. Hey, Films 5555. Hey, Miss Knox. So, dig. My theory is this. I feel like Tasha K started it out the way she does. Y'all know she got a habit. And this is just, speaking from a trend of her behavior. Just speaking from a trend of her behavior. What I have noticed, and this is my opinion of her behavior, just watching her track record. If somebody tells her no, or if somebody refuses to do what she wants them to do, she reacts in a retaliatory nature, meaning she retaliates by making videos, by going live and saying things that are not true, anything that's inflammatory that she thinks may damage their image or damage the way people see them or damage the way they make their money. Okay, point being, she did it with Derrick Jackson. She did it with that lady who was that lady that was friends with Wendy Williams that came up there to attack Nene Leakes. The lady didn't talk like she wanted her to talk. She came on the show, then she turned around and trashed the lady. She did it with Cardi B. She wanted that girl to come on her show, and the girl said no, and next thing you know, you attack her because she said no. But now I'm going to tell you something. Wait a minute. Now, Kia, listen, I'm going to have to ask you not to do that to me. You say somebody said on Clubhouse she failed the 9th grade 3 times. See there. Now, y'all, yeah, thank you, court documents. I hope she breaks that bad habit. Donna said that's what them narcissists do. Yeah, that's what I believe she does. But I'm going to tell you something. I think it took on a life of its own. So you agree with that? Okay. I'm not too far off with that one. Okay. Now, she does that, and I think that's where it started between her and Cardi B. Hey, boy, girl, where you been? Hey, boo. I'm so glad to see you. I'm sorry, y'all. That was ignorant of me. I think that's where it started between her and Cardi B, was her retaliating because that woman said no. And before y'all get ready to, burn her at the stake, understand, hey, Dana, before y'all get ready to burn her at the stake, understand, y'all got some of y'all other favorite YouTubers that do the same thing. They play nice in front of their camera. They're not out in the open with their nastiness. Hey, Tater P, they're not out in the open with their nastiness like Tasha K. Some of them are the same way. The minute you say no, you get attacked. The minute you say, I'd rather not do that, you'll get attacked. You've been out of the country. Oh, she been over there in Europe, honey. Ooh la la, sis been traveling. You brought me back something. I like them little spoons and them little spoon rests. Somebody bring me a spoon rest from out of the country. Okay, hey, Miss Abby R. So I feel like that's where it started between the two of them. I think it started with you said no, hey, Noisy Nick, and I'm going to attack you, right? And then somewhere along the way, Nicki Minaj enters the chat. Somewhere along the way, Nicki Minaj gets involved. And then we started noticing where Tasha K kind of was like trying to portray it like her and Nicki Minaj was friends and she was cozying up to Nicki. And it was almost like Nicki put a battery in her back. I don't know. I'm not saying she did. I'm just saying, it was real convenient. And if we watch Tasha K's movements along the way, you could tell that she was biased. And it wasn't a normal bias. Kind of like, sometimes we just don't care for folks. Like, for instance, I don't care for Kenya Moore. So you could tell when I'm talking about, skin your pores or skin your bore me to hell, I don't, what I'm saying? I might make a little joke like that. And so I'm biased. Hey, Sasha Ellis. But it's a difference in being biased, like I don't really like your personality, and then being biased to the extent that anything to do with you, I'm going to tell the worst possible story. I'm going to tell any lie I can to make you look bad. That's the difference. But I feel like something's there. When that mess came up with Jennifer Huff, she immediately jumped on that story to try to discredit this woman. She first tried to say that lady wasn't even a lady. The woman had to bring out her court documents to prove that she was the woman. Then she turned around and say, well, I don't believe that nothing happened to you. Even after this girl, she got a conviction against this man. Then she tried to tell her, well, you should just come on my show and tell your story. If you come on my show, I'll apologize. The girl didn't want to come on her show. So then she went back in on her again. It's almost like anybody who says no, there's an attack. But I noticed every time when it came to something with Nicki Minaj, like she went extra, extra, extra hard. And who was this? Lovejoy. Yeah, she was real cocky. It was almost like, she was doing this for a whole different reason than what we were seeing. Okay? Yeah, a fixation and bias mixed in one. Right. So then, even while she was in court now, if y'all been watching the gentleman who been giving the information out, she even tried to put in information where Cardi and Nicki got into it at that event where they was throwing shoes and putting knots on people's heads and stuff. All that ignorance that they were doing. And both of them were really ignorant, in my opinion. Okay? Why would you try to bring that up in court when that don't have nothing to do with the fact that you lied on this girl? I feel like Tasha was real cocky and really emboldened to do the stuff that she did, because I think she felt like, oh, I'm swimming with the big fish now. Somebody's on my side, somebody backing me with this. I'm not saying that Miss Mirage did that, but I'm gonna definitely say it looks real fishy. I'm gonna definitely say it looks real fishy. Lel says she buys to the point that she loses her validity as a reliable source. Now let's talk about that. Can we talk about that? That's a good point. There's people doing it right now. Now the reality is this. When you sit down and you look at some of the people now, like, okay, for instance, the rumor I heard that really disturbed me today, that they was talking about that girl mama, calling her a prostitute or ex-prostitute. I thought that was so nasty. There's no proof of that. Nobody's ever said anything like that. That's where it gets to where your bias is so biased that it comes off as viciousness. It's like you willing to say anything in order just to kind of spin the narrative, to drum up a lot of buzz, a lot of drama over a certain person. Let me tell you something. Them people I don't like, I've heard stuff about them that I wouldn't even repeat because it didn't sound right. And sometimes, even if I saw the proof, it's certain stuff I don't even want to put out there. Let me just tell y'all something. It's people that hit my inbox on a regular. You want to talk about this, or you want to say something about that. Y'all remember a few months back, I had something to say about one of those people on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I'm going to just be real with you at this point. That information came to me from a parent. That, you know what I'm saying? I had people that was mad at me about it. One thing about it, if it's something I believe in and I see evidence of what you're saying, I see that you telling me the truth, and it's something that I don't feel like is a violation to say, then I'll say it. But it's never going to be for clicks and views. It's never going to be, I need attention, so I'm willing to say anything. It's never going to be that. But there's been stuff that came to my inbox on people, and sometimes on people that I don't like at all. Because quiet is kept. That's what people do. They listen to you. They try to figure out who you don't like, and then they hit your inbox with dirt on them. One thing about it, and two things for sure. Just because I don't like you, if the dirt is too dirty, if the dirt goes from dirty to muddy, I'm not bringing that. I'm not putting that out there. And I don't care if my channel stay the same size it is right now. I'm not lying on nobody. And even if it's the truth, if it's too dirty, I'm not telling it. Now, don't get me wrong. If you tell it already or somebody else put it out there and it's confirmed, then we can talk about it. But I'm not going to be the one to air out certain stuff. You got to have a line that you don't cross. And I think somewhere along the line, Tasha either never had that line or that line got blurred for her. And that's really unfortunate because she built up a heck of a platform. Lord knows she did. Now, one other thing that I want to put out is, hold on, Delicia say people love lying rather than telling the truth. They do. They do. Miss Abby R say it's crazy the amount of her stands that are saying we should get behind her as a black woman. Oh, no, ma'am. As a black woman, I'm going to hold you accountable. You my sister. I still have love for you as my sister. Bless your heart, bless your family, your children and all. But it don't change the fact that we got to hold your tail accountable. Baby, you wrong for this. And I'm like, y'all don't do that because a woman and a mother, I just can't get back. I just can't get back BS. Right. No, we can't back BS. We can't back that. She on her own with that one. Oh, Marilyn, I love you back. Yeah, we can't tell everything. Hey, Eddie D. But it's true. We just can't do that. You got to have a bottom. You got to have a line that you don't cross. Wait a minute. G, darling, you telling me the truth. Are they really doing me with 31 likes? Come on, man. Y'all don't do me like that. Hit the like button, please. You say her line was see-through, but we got to have a line and you just can't cross it like that. You just can't cross it like that. Let me tell you something. It's people that have done me dirty, and I know real nasty stuff that is the gospel truth that I could tell. I'm not finna tell your business. I'm gonna let you keep moving. Eventually, you're gonna tell on yourself. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna do it. Ms. Reese said, you said several times you waited to talk about stories that are out because you wanted to see if they valid. Right. I'm not just gonna jump on it. Like sometimes pump your brakes. Like when stuff sounds real crazy, real nasty, like hold back, hold back. Now I'm not talking about stuff like, you know, Ray J saying out of his own mouth that he put on black drawers to fight skid marks rather than washing his tail. I mean, hey, Negro, you said this. So then I can talk about it because you stood up there at your own ashy lips and told us, while sounding like, you know, Pookie and them, that you fight skid marks with black drawers. That, you know what I'm saying? You skid defender. Situation like that, oh yeah, I'm talking. But if it's something crazy like you telling me somebody mama a prostitute, this lady ain't bothered nobody, or, you know, oh, this person got herpes. Until it's some proof and I'm comfortable with it, I'm not saying nothing. Kia Coco Pop say exactly. There's folks who did me wrong, but I would never stand with lying on that person, even if they're a messed up individual. No one deserves that, no matter how jacked up they are. Get this. Sometimes I won't even tell the truth on you. If your truth too dirty, I'm not gonna put that out there. If it's something that I knew when I was your friend or we was cool, once we not cool, that dirt gonna stay right where it's at. I'm not putting it out there on you. Now I know some people, as Candy Bird say, mad they come, they tell everything. I'm one of them people, mad they come and go. I'm not gonna put you out there, but understand you gonna run into somebody dirtier than you, and they're gonna put you out. Diamond Pearl Jim say TK wanted to be and remain number one, no matter the cost. She didn't think Cardi would go forward. I think so. I think she thought Cardi was just talking, because a lot of times celebrities do be just talking. Bedside BK say, interesting though. She had a white Russian woman to represent her. I mean, yeah, she did. I don't know whether the lady was Russian or not. Was she Russian? I know they say her name was Olga. I don't know whether Olga was Russian, but she showed how the white woman named Olga. And I remember her bragging about her white lawyer and stuff. Now I'm getting stories that people talking about the lady is it's 79. I was about to say that ain't right, but that's better than that 31. I was gonna be so sad if y'all had did me like that. Thank you. I do. I really appreciate them likes. I appreciate them. But hey, my small space, where you been, boo? Yeah, don't lie on nobody, man. Hey, love my dogs too. So this is the thing. This is the other thing. Oh, Caroline Malumba, how you doing? Say she messed up. This is Tasha K's karma. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell y'all something now. Be careful. And I'm gonna tell you why I say be careful. Hey, Diva2 904, what's up? She said standards and morals are hard to come by in this day and age. They are. They are. Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing else crazy. I don't even know what I said. I just be talking. I'm sorry. Okay. You say you love when I say one more lie. It's the truth. You feel what I'm saying? At least say allegedly before spreading the rumor. My thing is this. If it sounds too outlandish, if it sounds too outrageous, if it's something that could be potentially damaging, don't say it at all. Until you get absolute proof about it, don't say it. Don't say it. Like, just don't. Hold back. Wait for all the evidence to come out and then speak on it objectively. And the reason why I say we got to slow down with that karma stuff is because, hey, man, everybody got something. So, I don't want to come off like I'm judging her or trying to bash her, because that ain't what this is. My thing is, all I'm saying is the moral of the story is don't lie. Don't lie. And I hope that this kind of like, even though I feel like she's still showboating for the public and she want to make people think that she don't care and she ain't worried and I'm going to still do what I want to do and all that. Sometimes people got to act bigoted because they don't want to really come clean with the fact that, yeah, I am a little shook that they just hit me for 1.25 million and I still got to face them for punitive damages. She might not want to wear that. She probably thinking, I can't let them people see me sweat. But I hope that it hits her enough to where she's like, look, I'm still going to be a loud mouth. I'm still going to say what I want to say. But I hope it hits her at least to the point where I'm not just going to lie on people. Tracy say, and that is why I like watching you. It feels like I'm hanging with my friends. Oh, that's what the porch is supposed to be, Tracy. I'm so glad you're here to hang out with us. But I just hope that she really, let it sink in. Let it sink in. And Miss Ebby say, I mean, what do you gain by putting out another woman's PHI? That's just low vibrational, truth or not. She was weirdly obsessed with that girl. Right. Yeah, it was a bad review. People say they thought that was her. I don't know if it really was, but they said they thought so. Hey, Wally Boo. Nah, what they're saying is they're claiming that the lady is a criminal attorney. And so I thought about that, right? I thought about it. Right, that's what she said. She said, I got me a white lawyer. I'm ready to go. I don't know what it meant by the white lawyer, but, run it, girl. Cardi B had 3 white lawyers. So I guess it's just a matter of how many lawyers you got. Oh, yeah, anybody can file bankruptcy. That's the law. That's federal. That's federal. Vanessa says, I don't think she would act humble at all, but hopefully she did learn a lesson. Right. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like quite possibly that, still having that bravado, that cockiness. I think that was for the cameras because I'm not going to let them see me like that. But I really want to believe in my heart that this lady know that from going forward, I either got to confirm stuff or I cannot lie on people. But you got to ask yourself this question. Can the people who do this, the people who come on here, hold on, my small space say, I'm just looking at it as a parent. The big S is on the rise, so we got to be careful who and what we support. Okay. Rosalind say she learned the lesson and she will come back stronger. I hope she will. That's what I'm saying. I hope that, that front she putting up is just what she putting up for the public. But this is the question that I want to pose, and I really want to know what y'all think. The people who do this, the people who make all these crazy clickbait titles, I don't mean comedy titles. You know what I'm saying? People that really just put all kind of stuff out there and jump on there and say wild stuff. My question is, can they perform at the same level without lying? That's the question I have. And I'm being real. I'm not being funny. Not being funny. I'm being very real. I wonder, and it's just, curiosity. Can they perform at the same level if they are not able to lie? Do they need to lie in order to hold people's attention? Like, do they have the mouthpiece to hold the attention without a lie? Or are we going to really see a decrease in their ability to even keep a crowd without the lies? Diamond Pearl Jim said Cardi B had egg white, off white, and white. Yes. Oh my Lord, they were ultra white. I needed shades to look at Choke's screen. Ebby said, I just want her to stop recording people. Well, yeah, that was a problem too. You say her ego met her greed. Yeah. And see, Rosalind say, no, they can't, else they would. Now that's heavy. That's real heavy. Because if they can't do it without the lies, then you got to look at, okay, what kind of insurance are you going to get on your channel to pay these lawsuits? Because they're going to keep coming. I honestly feel like Cardi B opened Pandora's box. Rara say this trial will get her the clicks and views she need to pay and stay afloat. Only if she's willing to go in there and talk about it. Or unless she's willing to really, truly keep operating the same way and saying things that are inflammatory, untrue, and not really, just taking her chances with a lawsuit. Saucepan, hey Saucepan, say Tasha did say she was waiting for the white man to tell her to take them videos down. That's sad, ain't it? That's sad. I don't know if I would have said that in public to nobody. Alita say judges don't like when defendants show no remorse. All this crap TK talking tonight on her socials will play a factor in the judge's final decision. She keeps digging a massive hole. Yeah. Egypt, you say they need to lie? Wow. Bed-Stuy BK say most of the YouTube content creators I follow are funny, talented, and smart. I know that's right, Bed-Stuy BK. I agree. It's some people out here that's funny as hell. And like, to be honest with you, Tasha K done had some funny moments. That lady has said some stuff, and I ain't even gonna front. When I used to watch her, that lady done said some stuff that really tickled me and cracked me up. She's another Florida girl, and y'all know I'm always biased to the Florida girls. So, you know, it hurt me really to a certain degree that I could not continue to support her. Love my dogs, you say you don't think they could hold people's attention? And Rosalind say they're sensationalist. I agree, man, but I don't know. Donna say Tasha's supposed to be pro-black, but got a Russian attorney when Georgia is full of black attorneys. But who told y'all Tasha was pro-black? Don't nothing about Tasha say conscious. I'm gonna just say this. I've been a part of the conscious community since the early 90s, and I ain't never looked at Tasha K and thought she was one of us. When did she become pro-black? Y'all let me know now. If I miss something, I'm being for real. I'm not being funny. Let me know. Dana say good content is hard to find. With some creators keep up the good work. You're one of the good ones. Thanks, sis. I appreciate that. Auntie Eva say, can you get insurance on YouTube channels? I feel like if you somebody that's working as a blogger or journalist or entertainer, like there's insurance that you can get for almost anything. And I mean, I feel like if it's not something that's written in stone, it may become a new niche in insurance. Like you need to insure yourself, even if you don't ever need it. You need to pay it if you know you somebody that like to ride that fence where you lying and not lying, and I'm thinking about lying, and you know what I'm saying? All that you got to consider it. You just got to consider it. Donna J says she pro Tasha. That's what I thought. I'm like, dang, did I miss something? Saucepan say them Z-list interviews won't make her that million she owes plus punitive damages. Wow. Jerry, I say YouTube has took down other people's channels for less. Not sure why Tasha's channel still up after this. Well, you got to consider some people have entertainment attorneys and some don't. And for all we know, she could. For all we know, she could. Y'all, this cat in here bothering me. What you want, cat? But anyway, now I have a theory. I do have a theory as to why she would have a criminal attorney. Now, do I know that Olga's a criminal attorney? No, I don't. What I do know is people keep saying that Olga's a criminal attorney, and they basically going after Olga, saying Olga in the wrong because, you know, Olga should have did this, Olga should have did that. The fact remains, ain't but so much Olga can do when Tasha done lied on this woman and then got up on the stand and admitted she lied on this woman. Okay? But if she is indeed a criminal attorney, then you got to ask the question, does she have a criminal attorney because of that R. Kelly case? And them people saying that she's got information that she wasn't supposed to have. Like, is that the reason why? I'm thinking like that may be why she would have a criminal attorney, because I feel like that situation with R. Kelly and her getting that evidence or information that she wasn't supposed to have, I believe that may be a matter that could be considered criminal. And I think that might be what the problem is. You say her channel gonna break YouTube when she come back. I mean, I hope it does. And that's not me being facetious. I'm being for real. I hope it does. I hope she get enough clicks and views to cover this so that she can bounce back and do things differently. That's the whole point. I would like to see her bounce back and do things differently. That's what I'm saying. Queen Mermaid say Tasha want to forget she black. Y'all reckon? Wally Boo say Tasha got lazy. I don't think she was funny enough to succeed, but she took the easy way to get more views. You did think she was funny enough. Yeah, she was funny. Oh my God, she was funny. When I first saw her, I was like, oh no, my daughter showed her to me. And I say, yeah, that's one of the girls from the home team because she got that mouth. And you know us Florida girls, we known for our mouth. We known for that mouthpiece. So I was sitting there like, oh man, here we go. And so I watched a few of her videos and she was really, really funny. And then, some things went down. That situation with Jade kind of made me uncomfortable. Not kind of, it definitely made me uncomfortable. My small safe space say, but the thing is, you can't say the smallest thing about her. She get butthurt and go after you to the moon and back and strike your channel. Right. And see, I think when we see that kind of thing, it's a matter of, hey, D Free B, I think it's a matter of her perspective. Let me put it like that. I believe that she feels like, hey, Jessica Parker, I believe, and it's just my theory, my thinking. I feel like not just her, but people like her that do that. They do awful things, and the minute anyone responds, they holler like a scalded dog. I feel like that happens because they know when they say things about people that they have malicious intent. So they automatically assume that you must as well have malicious intent. So I think that's why she acts like that the minute anybody says anything. But sometimes people just want to call you out on what you did. If you off code, people got a right to say something. You in the public. It's just like, you showing your behind in the house. That's one thing. If you wait till you get to the grocery store and show your tail, not everybody saw it. Miss Ebby say exactly. She pro-black and hollers dark-skinned women when it fits her narrative. Right. That's what I'm saying. That's all I ever saw. You think she gonna stop lying? Okay, so now let me just ask y'all in the chat. If y'all think that Tasha gonna tell one more lie, put a 1. If y'all think she really gonna not tell no more lies, put a 2. I would like to see her not, but tell me what y'all think. I make 59 look good, says content creators can get a surety bond. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't hurt. Truck drivers get them surety bonds. It wouldn't hurt. Right. I didn't see her as pro-black when she chose Clive Davis over Jade. That's why I'm like, maybe y'all saw something I didn't, because I ain't see that. I never saw her being pro-black. Nothing about her ever said that to me. You say she definitely is a criminal attorney. Okay. Donna says, I don't think Cardi wants her channel down because she needs Tasha to pay her. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to one of these mornings when I'm on, I'll bring that creature on here. Yeah, Olga ain't no miracle worker. What you want Olga to do? Olga told Tasha to take them videos down a while ago. I believe that too. I think she went with Olga because no civil attorney wanted to touch this case. Y'all think so? I personally, I'm gonna just tell y'all, I believe a lot of that she's saying is just posturing. I think she putting on. I see a lot of ones in here. Y'all think she gonna tell one more lie? Ooh, child. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Y'all don't have no faith in this lady. Y'all don't have no faith that she might stop lying. Uh-oh. Diamond Pearl Jim, thank you so much for the super chat. She said, I heard she had 1 million subs. All they have to do is give her $1.25. God dang. Diamond Pearl Jim, don't you start up in here tonight. Don't you start right up in here tonight. I'm trying to behave, and here you go. Here you go. You say all they got to do is everybody give her $1.25. $1.25 from everybody, and that'll cover this first one. What about the punitive damages? She gonna come back and take up another collection? What is we saying? Thank you for the super chat, though. Queen of Hearts KSA, one more than one. Oh man, hey Tara Hill, Lord Eddie D, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate the love, boo. Thank you. Vanessa said, I don't think she will lie. She love her money too much. You think she gonna stop lying? I hope so. I feel like they done made their point. That's why I say, I ain't really for running the lady in the ground. She did a lot of stuff. We already know what she did. Ain't no point. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no point. You telling me to be nice to that thing. That thing get on my nerves. Oh my gosh, it's Keisha E. How you doing? I ain't heard from you. I got to call you. You got to call me. Girl, where your crown at? We got to talk. You say she's still talking. She's still talking about Tasha. Who's still talking about Tasha? I don't know what you mean. You say Lion increased her channel. Miss Reese say if only them subs was real. You don't think her subs real? I think they are. Oh, you mean she's still talking about Cardi? Oh my God. Man, what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do with this lady? Say everyone stay lying about something, baby. That ain't true, because everybody don't stay lying. You ain't finna come over here and hear now lie. We ain't finna do no lying over here. Matter of fact, some of these ladies can tell you, if you lying in my chat, I'ma call you out. Okay, this is not a one more lie station. Now we might sing about your lies, but we ain't finna have none of that over here. If you come in my chat, tell a lie, I'm calling you out. Okay? Nah. See, that's the whole point. People get comfortable with that line, and we got to stop. Rah, yeah, they said she kept lying in court too, and I don't know. I think that's why, I don't know. We got to wait and see what happened tomorrow. But like y'all said, them judges don't like that. How you doing, Chi-Town, Niger? Y'all saying she bought her subs, man? Come on. Wait a minute. You say nope, she purchased them last subs right before court. Right before court, she bought them. Dang, you want to put a muzzle on the lady? For real? Ghetto DVD is here. How are you? Well, how you doing, Ghetto DVD? I don't know if we met you, but I'm glad you're here. Good to see you. Say Keisha E say, I think she's trying to play bipolar and crazy. Well, she winning. Queen Mermaid said, I'm pushing the collection plate forward with no donations for Tasha K. Over $1 million to pay. Oh, Tasha gonna watch her mouth now. You think so? Say you could buy subs, Seanitra. Yeah, I heard that you could buy them. However, I just feel like I don't know if she really and truly did that though. Yeah, come on, y'all. Y'all really believe that lady bought them subs? Miss Reese say, heck no, all of them ain't real. It's not realistic to get 13,000 subs overnight. If she was talking about some real dirt, it's possible, ain't it? No, not possible. Oh, Lord. I'm done. Chi-Town say this was an expensive lesson. She need to get some help because lying seems to be her MO. Yeah, either that or she need to go for deliverance service or something. See if somebody can lay hands on her. Rosalind say, I never paid much attention to the validity of TK rants. It was like a gossip column, like the trash celebrity papers at the market. To me, she was just funny. Yeah, me too, until that stuff with Jay. Like that, that's my thing. Like I can rock with you until you say some stuff that make me a little too uncomfortable. And then I know to kind of fall back. You know what I mean? Like that kind of felt wrong to me. So I left that alone. Anytime you start dealing with S assault, they don't like us to say the words flat out, but S assault and molestation of children and all that stuff, man, and you telling people what they ain't experienced and all, like, hey, that's when you just lost me. Like for real. Stuff like that makes me very uncomfortable. And I'm real enough, I'll let you know. Stuff like that makes me very uncomfortable. Like extremely uncomfortable to the 10th power. So when she did that, I didn't really know how to take her. I really didn't. Alita, oh my gosh, congratulations for your 6-month anniversary, girl. She said, you rather give me your $1.25. I know that's right. And we're going to take that $1.25 and get us a bag of popcorn, and we're going to cook it and watch these people act crazy. Because apparently that's what they want to do with their life. This is what they got in mind. This is their idea of fun. Let's see. Tara Hill say, yes, I thought she was funny, but I didn't like the messy part. Yeah, like when it turns toxic, that's when I gotta kind of fall back. Miss Reese say, I stopped watching her page when she admitted on a live she knew some of her stories were lies, but she didn't care. Wow. See, I didn't make it that far. Hey, Nihar, what's going on? Hold on. Vanessa say, yeah, I hope she's not one of those people who can't stop lying. I hope not either. Now that I hope not. I hope she ain't one of them habitual liars. D-Free B says she can't stop it. She's a pure narcissist. She's seen her accomplishment as power. The more she had, the more she pushed her weight around. Keisha E says she had to buy subs. Her watch count doesn't add up. I know that many people didn't forget to unsubscribe. Oh, see, I ain't finna say nothing. Love my dogs too say I don't know how YouTube works, but if she lies, I guess she would buy subs too. Yeah, I guess so. Dishonest is dishonest, right? Lord Spiller say she don't think she could stop lying. Gigi say when you lie on purpose and loud for no reason, it's just a complete no for me. Do you think that's a sign of some type of mental condition or instability though? Because that's what I'm thinking. You say she need to sit down for 90 days. Yeah, maybe quietly. Just kind of stay off social media for a while and think about it. Now, Sasha, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Do you think other celebrities is going to come after this lady? Shottown says she definitely bought the subs. And Queen of Hearts KS say I stopped watching her after Jag. I know I did. I was done after that. Tara Hill say Cardi no Angel either having these little girls doing nasty stuff too. They look up that mess too. I'm still trying to figure out what they got to do with this lady lying on her. You know, we talked about this the other night. If the lady did something bad, tell the truth about what she did. Don't lie. Do your work. Do your due diligence. Gather the receipts. Gather the proof. Gather the evidence. Make sure it's true. And then put that out. That is respectable. You don't make up stories about other stuff that ain't got nothing to do with that. That's where Tasha messed up. That's where she messed up. Okay, so I'm not too far off with that one. Y'all think the same way I'm thinking. Definitely, it's some instability issues there. Yeah, a lot of people didn't. It made me real uncomfortable. You believe they coming for? Nee says Tasha K was fixated on hitting 1 million before Lovely T, and she did it, but Lovely T don't buy subs. I'm just saying. Yeah, Lovely T. I'm gonna just be honest. I like Lovely T. Now I don't agree with everything she says, but I think it's unrealistic to say that you agree with 100% of anything anybody says. You shouldn't. You shouldn't, because we people, we all individuals. And I don't care if it's your mama. It's some stuff that mama gonna say that you don't agree with. But overall, Lovely T, I'm all right with her. I'm all right with her for the most part. She got some stuff that I would rather not hear, but for the most part, she seems cool. I didn't understand why Tasha K felt the need to bring a recording where you secretly recorded a conversation with this lady and put her in this. Like, what you putting her in it for? It's like when people get caught up in their mess, they start trying to drag other people into it that ain't got nothing to do with it. She needs to stop. Definitely needs to stop. Bed-Stuy BK says the judge asked Tasha K the name of the attorney who told her the cease and desist was bogus. And Tasha said, Mimi. Yeah, I think she was saying like a friend of hers, right? Sandra Churchman, what's up, sis? Say, but overall, I heard Wendy Williams was coming after her neck. Oh, my God. Oh, that's crazy. She ain't paid taxes in 3 years. Hold up, wait a minute. Now, see, you might lie on people with the gossip, but now you lying to the I, the R, and the S. Don't she know them people crazy? They will come get you, man. She better ask Wesley. Nikki on the line. Oh, what a pretty picture. Nikki said, I think the insurance industry will definitely come up with a product to protect you YouTubers. Right now, an umbrella policy might work. That's what I was saying, Nikki. That's what I was saying. Like, this is a prime opportunity for the insurance market to come up with a niche product that protects people who are bloggers or, gossip content creators or whatever. That's crazy. You say Wendy got a lot of time these days? Crazy. Keisha E says she records every conversation. That's what she loves about Georgia because it's a one-party state. Now, mind you, yeah, it's cool that you're in a one-party state. And let me say this: I'm not against recording a conversation if you think you're talking to somebody who can turn around and try to lie or paint you in the wrong light. But why on earth would you record every conversation? Like, that in itself screams mental instability, in my opinion. In my opinion, something ain't right with you. Why do you feel like you have to do that with every conversation? Now let me see what Rosalind say. And I pinned the StreamYard to the chat if anybody got any opinions, because we're not gonna take this too much longer. Rosalind say, it seems to me like the truth about Cardi would have been better commentary. Who cares about STID if you ain't got right? That's what I'm saying. The truth. Not making up stuff, not what you feel like, not if, they just stop lying. That's what I don't like. I don't care how much you don't like a person. I don't care what they did on a TV show. I don't care if you don't like their music. Like, no. Don't lie on people. And people do it every day. They make up some stuff in their head. They see something. It fits the narrative they already got in their head. It fits an opinion they have of this person. And they go around repeating things like it's true when they have no proof of what they're saying. And to be honest, the public eats that stuff up. That's why that lady got away with it. That's one of the biggest reasons. That's one of the biggest reasons why I'm not jumping all over Tasha K. What Tasha K was wrong. I'm going to say it openly. It was absolutely wrong to be lying on people. Do not lie on people. But I feel like the public got just as much of a part in this, because if you look at them videos, look at all them views. People was watching it. If she told a lie and nobody came to see it, she would quit lying. That lady was lying like that because people was eating it up. And why were people eating it up? Because once somebody is considered unlikable, or is somebody that people have an issue with, or they feel like you have stuff that you don't deserve, people love to try to figure out what somebody else deserves rather than trying to figure out what they deserve themselves. Then the attacks begin. And when somebody else attacks them who has a bigger voice, a bigger platform, and is garnering attention, people get excited. They're like sharks that see blood in the water. That lady kept lying because people kept watching, plain and simple. Terry Hill said, I like her too, but I don't agree with her. T felt some type of way when I kept it real with her on one situation and disagree. I like her commentary, but it don't mean I dislike her. Right. Yeah, you ain't no need to dislike somebody because of an opinion. Like, people come over here a lot of times and don't agree with me. It's not the end of the world. We all grown women and some grown men. We can talk. It's just words. It's cool. You disagree and you live to talk another day. It ain't no need to go that deep in the falling out and, I don't like you because you didn't say what I want you to say. But, she falls out with too many people. Common denominator is her. But y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? People, she doing it. She kept doing it comfortably because people kept watching. Donna said, well, all YouTube bloggers beware, more lawsuits coming. Yeah, if you out there talking about exclusive, I got breaking news. I got an inside source. And I told y'all that inside source be in the mirror. Man, them people coming. Stop lying on people. Keisha E say, my first question would be, are you recording me? Well, if somebody tell you they record every conversation, you might want to ask that. And then tell them to stop recording you or get off the phone with them. Miss Reese says she was proud and retweeted that she lost her case and it was trending on Twitter. She is cray cray now. It's time to, I guess, send lock up Tasha or put her away. I don't know. I don't know what that face means. You know I ain't that. You know now, Ree. You know I ain't that quick. You got to catch me up now. Wait a minute. You said she told the drunk squad. Now you know they supposed to be winos. Now don't do them like that. Saucepan says she told the drunk squad to at Cardi B and call her cold sore B. Was this recently or back when she was really doing it? Chi-Town says, no offense, I never liked Tasha K and I don't watch her. I try to stay more on the classier side with people with some integrity. I feel you. I feel you. I understand that. And Idris said we need 45 more likes, y'all. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Rosalind say, you know these clear people be going in on Cardi. I notice she doesn't snap back on them. You right about not thinking Cardi deserves what she has. Right. But this is the thing. When them clear people go in on her, I can't say she don't snap back because she sat up there and argued with Tommy Lauren, talking about she'll fight that girl and everything. She really did. Cardi is equally ignorant with everybody, in my opinion. The difference is they didn't sit up and make up the lies that Tasha made up. Tasha made up some very damaging lies. And I want, as black people, I want us to stop trying to find a way to be like, well, if white people do it, that makes it cool. Or, you know, you go do something ridiculous and say, well, white people did something too. Like, just stop it. Like, we got to stop that. Like, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. Donna say, but words have power. People are like sheep and easily persuaded. Yes, I agree. I agree. I didn't see the videos about Cardi either. I didn't, because by the time she was doing that, I was gone. I was really gone. Like, by the time all that got cranked up, I was long gone. I told y'all I stopped. I wasn't a regular watcher, but I would pop in every now and then because I thought the lady was funny. But after everything that went on between her and Jag, I personally didn't feel comfortable. Those type of stories kind of trigger me anyway. And so since that was part of that woman's story and the way she handled it, it made me uncomfortable. Hezekiah says, I agree that Tasha continued to talk because she had an audience, but that's exactly why she is where she is now. She is too old to be doing things just to please others. Right. It was to please them and to get money. She was profiting off the ignorance and the hatefulness of the public. I don't want to go too deep into that because folks will be done got mad at me and cuss me out in the replay comments. But I will say this. For the most part, the public, our people, black folks, can be real hateful. Like, literally, you see somebody make money, you feel like they don't deserve it, or you feel some type of way. That's right, Rhea, it's a difference. All it takes is for that person to be unpopular. And in any lie you tell, you can almost hear the joy. Even when they're typing, when you're reading the words on the page, you can see the joy in their responses because somebody is saying something extremely hateful and nasty about somebody they don't like. And my question is, let's look at the pathology of black people, period. Now, I do believe that Cardi B is showing, not Cardi, in this situation, I do believe that Tasha K is showing us some real clear signs of mental instability. But we got to talk about black folks as a whole. You know, the black community, period. There's a certain pathology where if we don't like somebody, it's almost like people get happy to see somebody say the nastiest things possible. Oh, that was the shush emoji. That was the shush. Okay, thank you. You know I be slow. You know I be slow. Okay. Yep, they went off on the dude in the Hamptons. She got into it with Tommy Lauren. Like she's equal opportunity ignorant. And while she may be ignorant, while I may see her as a well-paid hood booger who makes some decent dance music, that does not give us a license to lie on that woman, whether we like her or not. It doesn't. Miss Abby saying that's true because it's people who will not give her any wrongdoing simply because they dislike her. Right. I don't have to like you to say you were hurt or wrong, and it's not about color. Thank you. And y'all know I'm blackety black, black, black. Like I'm bliggity, bliggity black. But the truth is the truth. And we can't lie for people just because they look like us. Patricia Hampton, thanks for the super sticker. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you for the support. You rock. Lovejoy said, I think the video was originally done 3 years ago. But if she did the one video, that would have been one thing. Sis, she kept doing stuff to that lady. Like she kept doing stuff to that lady. She kept going. She kept going. That was the thing. You say she get what she deserved for her lies. Okay, so now let's talk about that. Everybody want to talk about the karma and to get what she deserved, right? And I'm just playing. I'm not gonna say the devil's advocate because I ain't the devil's nothing. Me and him don't get along, and that's we got history. That's an established beef. But I'm gonna play the advocate, and I'm gonna look at it from both angles. If she got what she deserved, what do the people who clicked, viewed, comment, thumbs up, and supported this and cheered her on while she was doing this, what do they deserve? Can we answer that question? See, there's blame to be had all the way around. It's just like when that Travis Scott thing happened. You know, I call him Miss Seeley because he do look like Miss Seeley. You know, he sure is ugly. But when that mess happened with Miss Seeley with Astro World, and everybody like, oh, Travis Scott, like he was Clarence Carter. You remember that from Stroking? Clarence Carter. Yeah, you know, they were saying his name like that. And I said then, okay, but when that being said, he's got a lot of co-conspirators. Y'all remember I said that? You had the Houston chief of police over him, co-conspirator. You had security co-conspirators. You had the company that the event staff, the company that put on the concert for him, you know, all these co-conspirators. But the only name we kept hearing was Travis Scott. Okay. Now, fast forward to Cardi B and Tasha K. Everybody want to talk about Tasha K, karma. Tasha K, karma. I don't even believe in karma. I believe in reaping and sowing because that's what the book said. I'm not Buddhist or whatever, or Hindu or whichever religion that come from. I'm neither one of them. I don't do Nam Yeho, Renge Kyo, none of them. Okay, it's Jesus for me. Team Jesus over here. That's clear. But right. Yep, she did tell that heifer that. She did. But we got co-conspirators in this situation. And in this situation, the co-conspirators is the black folks on YouTube. Because let's be honest. Now, we do know it's some clear people that watch Tasha K. We know this. You know, we're not going to pretend it's not clear people that watch some of all of us. But the fact remains that the vast majority of the people who indulged, participated, and encouraged this crap was us, co-conspirators. And I'm not saying us as in I was there watching because I was not. But I say us because we are a body of people. And it was our folks who was sitting there cheering and encouraging this mess because we decided we didn't like somebody. So then we were okay with accepting immoral behavior and unethical behavior. It was like morality goes out the window. It's like we got, you know, selective morality. We good people only when it pertains to somebody we like. Only when it pertains to somebody we like. So we really got to, I don't mean to get too deep, Bed-Stuy BK, but the truth of the matter is that our folks are co-conspirators. We're co-conspirators. Hey, Michelle Boykin. She said, you're absolutely right. People co-signed that mess. They co-signed it. They repeated it. They retweeted it. They repeated it on Instagram. They were going after this woman on social media, telling her, don't be kissing your baby. And don't be kissing her baby. And you got the herpes and all this stuff. And just say she was like a crackhead looking for her next hit. Right. And the people in our community were standing around clapping and laughing and recording with our phones. Recording with our phones while the addict was performing for your entertainment because you wanted to see it. Like, we really got to get ourselves together, man. Say, Google why we hate Cardi B. It doesn't matter why you hate her. That's my point. That's the point I'm saying right now, Rosalind. It don't matter why you don't like somebody. Because I would hope y'all ain't really hating nobody. See, hate leads to hell. And I hope y'all ain't out here trying to, buy no tickets to hell. I hope that ain't what y'all doing. Because they giving them out for free. However, it doesn't matter why you dislike somebody, even if you take it to the level of hate. Do not go and do malicious things like lie on people and their character involving their family and their loved ones. Like, you just don't do stuff like that. You just don't do it. If it was somebody that was a good person, you wouldn't do it. Your morality would tell you it's wrong. But the fact that it's somebody you don't like, your morality should still tell you it's wrong. Your morality should not be up for debate. It shouldn't be up for the flip just because it's somebody you don't like. That's what I'm talking about. There was a time when black folks was decent, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with us. What the hell happened to us? That we start behaving like lynch mobs. That used to that didn't used to be us. That was them other people that had this selective morality where they were only decent to people who looked like them and people who said what they wanted them to say. And they out and out became vicious liars and attackers and sometimes murderers of people who didn't fit their respectability. Let me just be very clear. I don't care if you a $2 hooker. I don't care if you selling your salad for the price of a fish sandwich. You have every right to have respect from me. I have no right to disrespect you based on how you live in your life. Respectability shouldn't have nothing to do with it. If I find you to be that reprehensible and or disgusting, then what I'm supposed to do is not have nothing to do with you. As Seanitra said, they still repeating it to this day. I don't understand the Cardi hate when you look at the facts. They don't look at the facts. They get caught up in a feeling. And then they refuse to let it go. It's called cognitive dissonance. No matter how many facts you lay out in front of them, I feel this way, so I'm going to ignore the facts. When your feelings start causing you to ignore facts, you better check yourself. That ain't normal. Egypt said, yeah, I wasn't feeling that when they was cheering it on. Cheering it on, repeating it, re-sharing it. Like, man, come on now. We used to be better than this. Hey, Cha-Cha. We got to be better than that. Oh, somebody was asking you for verification. Okay, dig that. I can dig it. But yeah, man, like, people can dislike the lady. We just can't do stuff like that. Yeah, but I feel you, though. I feel you. Yeah, they can Google it and find out why the public at large has a problem with that woman. Yeah, hate is a strong word. Like, I really hope y'all ain't doing that. Donna say, how you hate someone you don't know. Right. Mm-hmm. That's right, Rosalind. I know you ain't that kind of lady. I know you ain't finna do that. Mm-mm. Yeah, don't do that one. Yeah, that's a strong emotion. Yeah, save that for somebody who slapped your newborn baby or something. That's, save that for them or for the devil. It's okay to hate the devil. It's okay, if somebody came and robbed your grandma's house and stole her last pack of neck bones out the freezer, save that for them, but don't just do that. Yeah, right. Yeah, we're not going to do that. When, people use that word so freely. I'm for real. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? No, I know, sis. I know you wouldn't do that. I'm just saying. I feel you. I'm with you. But I'm just saying, we got to be clear when we say certain stuff, because some people are taking and run with it. And it's like somewhere along the line, black folks done lost their moral compass, man. I make 59 look good, say, but Seanitra, no one can tell her what to do on her channel. True. If someone told you what to do on your channel, you're not going for that. She's the leader of her own movement. Then she doubled down. But I don't think that's the point, sis. Ain't nobody telling her what to do on her channel. What we're saying is, morally, it's wrong. Now she's found out legally and civilly it's wrong. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about the morality and the ethics of it. And right now, the ethics is what got her in trouble. Let's be very clear, sis. She can go on there and lie again tonight. She can go on there and say, I saw Cardi B tie her coochie lips in a bow. She could get up there and say, anything she want to, and can't nobody stop her because it's her mouth. But does that mean that it's not going to be repercussions? No. And does that mean that people like myself with a big old mouth that don't mind telling the truth is not going to point out the fact that anybody that goes there and agrees with it, cheers it on, likes, comments, reshares this information is culpable? I'm going to tell you, you culpable if you take part in that. Hey, Barbara. Vanessa say it's idolatry culture. Once again, beehive, barbs, pubs, dems, etc. Okay, so you think it's a matter of what? Like people who are just idolizing Tasha K, just agreeing with them attacking this lady? I don't know. I think it goes deeper than that. Honestly, I think that's a cop out. I honestly believe it goes deeper than that. Somewhere along the line, we have lost our moral compass. We fail to accept and adhere to simple ideals and simple ideology as right and wrong, unless it pertains to someone that we consider to be likable. If they're not likable, the moral compass goes out the window and gets ran over by a semi-truck. Miss Gigi say, if you were reared right, you don't buy into TK's mess. She should have known better that your malicious ways will catch up, but you treat others as you want to be treated. That's true. I can accept that. I can accept that. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. You say Tasha K is wrong. If her subs can coach her, then she's weak. And if her subs is coaching her, they're evil as hell. I said it. Escramati said, are we going to have a serious discussion about stan culture in the black community? Listen, we got to stop that, man. We got to stop that. Because the truth of the matter is, I don't care how much I like somebody. If they wrong, they wrong. Rosalind say, I understand. I look for facts. That's why I was looking Cardi up. Facts that can be verifiable. Right. That's what I like, Rosalind. Get the stuff you can verify. Make a decision in your mind like who you can support and who you can't based on your morality. Don't let it be for sale or for sway because, the crowd is going along with something. Bernice said, I stopped watching her after that started. Yeah. Angel baby, you done missed half of it. You right, because we sure finna go in a minute. Sasha say, ooh, neck bones. Listen, if you steal my last pack of neck bones, it's going to be hard for me not to have that H word for you. I'm just saying. Yeah, and I hope everybody in here got some morals. I hope everybody that's in this room right now got some morals. Escramati say, are we going to have serious discussion on sand culture and how it affects black celebs, especially black celebrity women? It's gotten so bad. Well, hit the link and come up here and give me your perspective, because you can say that, but I don't know exactly what your premise is. See, when you want to have a discussion, you got to come up here and give us your premise so that we can discuss your premise. As in, like, your root statement, what it is you want to say, not just the questions, but the actual premise. Tara Hill says some people want to believe anything bad about someone they dislike anyway. Right. It's like, when somebody you don't like and they owe you $20 and they keep buying outfits and then they say, yep, and your booty stank anyway. Now, you don't know if that man booty stank unless it's Ray J because he told you. But, at that moment, you don't like him because he owe you $20 and he keep buying tracksuits. You know what I'm saying? Black folks get touchy about stuff like that. You say, I thought Cardi was likable. In my opinion, Cardi is likable. I don't really have a lot of problems with Cardi. I know people got I don't have a lot of problems. I've seen the facts, and what I've seen wasn't enough for me to be like, ooh, I can't stand her. I think she's very likable. I think she's funny. Rosalind say, and a simple ability to look up information for yourself and make an assessment from there. Right. Just look it up, Right. And stop playing follow the leader. That's right, Barbara. Wanda says she got caught up in making money by any means necessary. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Vanessa said, yes, it's peer pressure in a group to a degree. I watch grown folk act like that. Yes. And I'm going to tell you something. When you stand on your square and you like, look, something wrong, I ain't doing it. Be prepared that people are going to get angry with you. Y'all don't think people get mad at me? They get mad at me all the time because they want me to say what everybody else is saying. They want me to agree with what's being said, even if I don't believe in it. I may not, even if it's something that I can't say one way or the other, but I'm not sure and I'm not going to co-sign it. The most I can tell you is I didn't see it. If you saw it, then okay, cool. I can take your word for it, but I didn't see that, so I can't say that. I've had people get mad at me for that. You got to have, enough of a backbone that you don't just go along with people just because you don't want people to be angry with you. I don't care about you being mad. I think it might be good for your digestion and your bowel tract. So I'm gonna let you be mad because it might help you out. Good for your circulation. Saucepan say people watch that mess because they hated Cardi and probably are the ones who wish they were light skinned, right? And that's why they act like Tasha and target people. Girl, you better say it. Saucepan, why you didn't hit the link? Now that's the conversation that we need to have. That's the conversation that we need to have. When I tell you, I see so much of that with our people, and it makes me mad. They went from idolizing to attacking people for stuff that they cannot control. Ooh, Saucepan, I'm mad at you. Why you ain't hit that link? Let me tell you something. Sometimes when y'all want me to hang, one of y'all should hit that link and come with a real conversation, and then we can hang. That's the real thing, man. Hey, Candy R. I'm for real. Tara, I couldn't get over it. When that dude sat there and said he fighting skid marks with black draws, I said, no, sir. No, sir. Jafia said attacking the moral compass of an entire race because of Tasha K fans is not fair. Well, Jafia, let me help you out because I think you missing the mark because that ain't what I did. That's not what I said. I don't know how you got lost, but let me help you get back on track. I did not attack the moral compass of an entire race because of Tasha K fans. Had I done that, that would not be fair. But let's be very clear on what I am doing because I think that there's a comprehension issue or maybe I'm not communicating clear enough. So let me restate. What I said was, and this is not just about Tasha K. This is about behavior that I have watched our people indulge in as evidenced by what took place with Tasha K and Cardi B. This is just another example of us sitting up and pretty much suborning untrue statements and out lies simply because we do not like the person that's being talked about. And we have done this on a basis that's ad nauseum. We've done it over and over. It's been done with Beyonce. It's been done with Cardi B. It's been done with who else? Rihanna's gotten some of it, not a lot, but some of it because she's not that hateable. We've done it with Portia Williams. We've done it with Nene Leakes. The list could go on and on and on. And for the most part, it's usually a black woman that we've decided we don't like or a woman of color because Cardi ain't black and we ain't finna play that game. But if it's somebody that we dislike, if it's somebody that hurts somebody's feelings, if it's somebody that we feel is undeserving of what they have, this is the behavior that we exhibit. That is what I'm talking about. In case you confused, I hope that clears it up for you. The moral compass of black people is broken. I said it and I'm going to say it again. It's broken. We got to stop doing things like that. We just got to stop it. Oh. Who is this? Is this D?
Hello?
Hey, who am I speaking to?
Hi, Seanitra. It's Saucepan.
It's who?
It's Saucepan. You told me to come on the show.
Oh, hey, boo. Hey, Saucepan.
Sorry, right. I've got like a sore throat, so I was like, oh my gosh, no one's gonna understand what I'm gonna say.
Girl, I stay horse off and on. I do. I stay horse off and on. Come on here. Hold on. Let me get Donna J real quick. Cardi is Trini. Isn't that black? No, ma'am. Trinidad is an island, not a color. There are people there who are Indian. There are people there who are Anglo, and there are people there who are black and mixed with black. And she has one parent that is Trinidadian, and the other parent who is Dominican. So when we start talking about the West Indies and other islands, even Latin places, We can't assume that everybody there is black. There are people of different races on those islands. Those are places, not colors. So no, she's not black. Now she may have some African in there up underneath her baby toe. I have not cut her open to count the rings, but that is not a black woman. Now, she all right with me. I'm cool with a hood rat or two, but she's not black. But go ahead, saucepan.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that Tasha K, she gets a high of like hating on people, especially women. I did stop watching after the Jaguar right thing. I noticed the pattern of, the way she treated dark skinned women, like, they're not ish. And then she like
Mm-hmm.
panders to women like Nicki Minaj, but it's
Mm-hmm.
it's only for attention. You know what I mean? It's only
Mm-hmm.
for clicks and views. But she don't like no women. She doesn't like black women, you know. But she did this to Cardi because I think she was competing with Lovely T or something. Lovely T
Mm-hmm.
had some attention from Cardi. I don't know, she posted it or something like that. And then, Tasha's, thinking, oh, I can get these people too, I can compete. Then she got Star Marie, didn't she? She got Star Marie on a show to do the interview about all these lies and told Cardi B if she wants to refute these things, she can come on his show. It didn't happen. And then what did she do? She just went totally evil. And I do believe she has a mental health issue. I'm really curious to see what her husband really thinks. He must have a couple wives back in Nigeria. That's why he is not sweating it with Tasha K, because that don't make no sense. And
Yeah,
not
I
to
was
mention,
under the impression that her husband was from a different country. I don't believe he's from Nigeria. I want to
oh,
say I want to say they said he was from the Sudan,
is
but
it?
yeah, he's not Nigerian. Uh-uh.
I thought he was. I
Mm-mm.
thought he was Nigerian only because of this, like the way his name sounded. Yeah, but I'm not sure where he's from. I just
Mm-hmm.
thought, clearly she envies people. Like she couldn't even handle Storm Monroe getting a bit of attention from doing that interview with Jaguar Wright, whether we agree with what Jaguar Wright said or not.
Mm-hmm.
She was so jealous. She just had to interview Jaguar. She just had to get those clicks and views, didn't she? And then when Jaguar came on, she was just like, oh, I don't know. I'll just say from my point of view, from
Okay, my
the
bad, y'all. Real quick. Alexis and U.S. Army Brat say he's from Mali. That's what it was. He's Malian. Okay, I knew he was from somewhere. I'm like, no, he's not from Niger.
I
Yeah,
was
and let me address this. There's no such thing as necessarily black hair, but there are people who do have hair that's more coarse. And I do believe that's because she may have some African genetics somewhere deep down in her lineage. That happens. But I will just be very clear. I am from the school of thought that having some African genetics does not make you black. You know what I mean? You can be mixed heritage, but that does not make you black. Now that's what I mean when I say Cardi is not a black woman. She's not. She does not show up in the world as a black woman. She does not present as a black woman. She is a Latina woman. Now, I'm cool with what she does, but let's be real. Let's be real about it. But she does indulge in our culture. She profits from our culture. She is someone who puts out music that's from our culture. You know what I mean? And I did see someone say that she does employ black people. That's why I said I don't have a problem. I'm not attacking Cardi. I'm cool with Cardi hiring black folks. I was cool with her down there in Miami, telling them people at the club to let them black women in because they wouldn't let the sisters in. Cardi's okay with me. Cardi's okay in my book. I don't really have a problem with her. I just made the statement because I don't want that to turn into a whole side debate in the chat. In my book, that's not a black woman. Okay. Now you say your geography is awful. Is yes, Sudan is a part of Africa. That's what we were talking about. Saying someone is African, yeah, that's cool. but our good friend Saucepan wasn't sure. She thought he was Nigerian. So we were actually talking about which country that this gentleman was from, because just to say someone is African, that's too broad of a statement, because there's all kind of countries in Africa, honey. We got South Africa, Central Africa, West Africa, North Africa, East Africa. So we were just trying to determine, what country, because I thought I heard Sudan, but I was corrected and he is from Mali. Said Jafia says, thanks for explaining yourself, as perhaps I am slow when it comes to certain ghetto BS. I don't know. Talking about moral compasses isn't exactly ghetto. However, I guess I get what you're saying. And there are plenty of Black Latinos. There are also plenty of white Latinos. There's also plenty of Indian Latinos. So I feel like it's a little pedestrian to assume that everybody from an island is Black just because there are Black people there. That's like saying everybody from America is Black because there are Black people here. So we don't want to oversimplify and make ourselves sound a certain type of way. Okay, but go ahead, Saucepan. I like how you talk anyway. Even if you do got a cold, girl, I love it.
I haven't got the Rona, but it's cold. I
Uh-huh.
just think people should, learn a bit of their history. People do migrate to other countries, and they do
Mm-hmm.
move. So when you go, well, I'm from the Caribbean, and you go there, you see the white people. They have
Yeah.
the accent. You see the Indians. They have like these people, born there. So yeah, it doesn't mean that because she's Dominican, I mean Trinidadian, she's black. She's not black,
Yeah, she's not. And
and
that's
she says
cool.
she's not black.
Yeah, and that's cool. And know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a problem with that. Um, yeah, it's very well known. I grew up in the state of Florida. We were surrounded by people from Cuba, the DR, Puerto Rico, and everywhere. So I'm real comfortable with people who are from West Indian and Caribbean culture, and that's cool. But we were never confused about trying to call them Black when they weren't Black. It didn't mean that they weren't our friends. It didn't mean that they didn't come to our houses. It didn't mean that we didn't go to their mama's houses. You just don't have to pretend somebody's Black to make them cool or to make them acceptable. I feel like that's messy.
I think some people are just confused. I think, saying Cardi B's black is like saying Miley Cyrus is black,
Ooh,
just because.
child.
And no shade to them, but it's don't get confused just because somebody's being a culture vulture and they tan their skin on the videos. So they're just trying to confuse us. We just need to stay vigilant, really. They're just gonna do all sorts of things in the name of, well, I'm black, just like Tasha K will turn around and say, oh, these people are attacking me, a black woman, and that's when it gets a bit like, oh,
Like, here
you
we
know,
go. I mean, at a certain point, I really believe in this day and age, the new black face is a black face. They just find a Black person to do all the shucking and jiving and butt dancing for you. Like, they don't have to paint themselves up and do it. They can always trot out these people who are willing to, assassinate all of our character with their behavior.
yeah, yeah, just like
And
I forgot her name. It's on the tip of my tongue. She's close with Kevin Hart. Oh, the comedian,
Tiffany Haddish,
Tiffany Haddish.
I can't
Yeah,
stand her. Oh,
she, the token, black woman.
yeah, and she's willing to do all the mammy behavior. Like, hey, they too
Yeah.
dignified to do it. I will do it. That sister has come out and done everything except saying, "Mammy's little baby like shouting and shouting." Mammy's little baby like shouting and bread. Like, that's the only thing she didn't do was tie her head up like Aunt Jemima and begin to shuffle her feet. That's the only thing she didn't do at this point.
I think the fact that she got the rise to fame so fast, and she done it by just being like this stereotype, and then all of a sudden she can't handle it. She's drunk on lives. Now she's
Mhm.
with Common, and remember Jag was talking about Common, and she's there defending him, and now, well, I haven't heard it from her mouth, but now she's saying, he was a little bit weird. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Ooh.
if you want to, we can't protect black women if they don't want to protect themselves. It's like, how are you gonna? I don't know. It's like you hear about things, and then we just still like go ahead and do it anyway. Like, you know, Tasha K got a
Mm-hmm.
warning, but she still goes ahead and makes these bad, poor decisions. You know,
Mm-hmm.
people.
Right.
I think people are just like all about the bag, so to speak,
Yeah, they're willing to do it. They're willing.
and they will
Some
go
people are
to
willing to do
hell.
anything for their money. And
Oh
love,
yeah.
joy. I don't think race was really a thing. I was just making it clear that what I was saying was usually it is black women that are a target for this behavior. And then I felt the need to clarify that I was not claiming that Cardi B was a black woman because people have done it, and I don't ever want to be misquoted as saying that. I never said that Cardi B said she was black. Let's not start that either. Now, it's weird to me. Now, let me just say this. It's weird to me that I can speak as clear as a bell, even though my voice is raspy and I know I'm sounding a little bit like Weezy Jefferson, but I can speak as clear as a bell. And there's still going to be people that I believe at this point, I'm starting to believe that people are intentionally misconstruing what the hell I'm saying. Pardon me, Saucepan.
I
Because
just
I
think
feel like I'm
they
being
get
very
triggered.
clear, and we got people that just really and truly want to misunderstand what the hell I'm saying. Now, I would hate to believe that that's what's up. I don't want to believe that. I want to believe everybody in here is, mature, intelligent, and ready to have conversation and just have social commentary about what's really going on. Hey, Lily. Hello, that's my sissy. Love you. I want to be clear. I only made that statement to make clear that while I was saying that normally black women are a target, that I was in no means saying that Cardi was a black woman. And then went on to address the people that wanted to make that a topic of conversation. And then further explained why I said that she is not. Okay? So that's the only place it's really got in here. That's the only thing. Okay? All right. Go ahead, Saucepan.
Yeah, I mean, black people will always talk about black people. We can't escape it, we can't. So people who always say, "Why is it always race?" Well, it is what it is. Get used to
Mm-hmm.
it. We've been talking about it. I feel like as soon as I left, you know, the Caribbean and came over to the UK, that's when I
Mm-hmm.
realized, oh shoot, like this is what racism is. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
when you're in a space where that is an issue or a point of contention, then people will talk about race. It just happens. People just
Mm-hmm.
got to get over it, push through it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
we
I
have
wanted
to.
to ask you, sorry,
Um,
what did I know this is like, a past thing that's happened, but what did you think about Tasha K having Funky Deneva on her platform to trash, another YouTuber who was a black woman?
well, I mean, I spoke about it
For
when it first
people
happened
thinking,
way, 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 way back.
yeah,
I thought it was wrong. I still think it's wrong. I don't
yeah,
have a problem saying it. Flat out wrong. Like there's no way about it. Hey, Miss Keisha, one, he shouldn't have been willing to do it, but two, she shouldn't have gave him a platform to do it on. He had his own channel. If he wanted to go over there and do that, then he should have went on his channel and did that. I feel like Tasha, as much as she want to say, "Oh, I'm a black woman," looking for protection as a black woman, I feel like,
mm,
again, I don't care if you dislike that person because I know those two ladies do. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know they have history.
yeah.
Whether you have history with that black woman or not, you cannot come on my channel and do that. I've had people try to come on my platform because they dislike somebody that they know I got history with and think that, oh, I can trash her. It's like, nope, you can't do it here. You cannot do it here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I feel you, Jafia. I feel you,
It
baby.
just it
But this
shows
what
that
I'm,
she got
you
no
know what I'm saying? Like you
boundaries.
gotta have integrity. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. You cannot, your morality cannot be for sale, and it cannot be easily swayed just because you don't like the person in question, or because you got history, or because they did something to you, or you feel like they slighted you or hurt your feelings. It is not a good enough reason to do that. Like, you don't get to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, at a certain point, right is right and wrong is just wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Period. And let me address this. You say you thought if you have African descent in you that makes you a part of the black race. Nope, not at all. Her light complexion doesn't mean she's not a part of it. My siblings have Cardi B's complexion. I have a brother that's lighter than her. But the difference is his father's black and so is his mother. So no, I don't believe in that one drop rhetoric, because that one drop rhetoric is actually racist propaganda when they were treating your blood like it was a taint. So no, I don't believe in that. Good night, sis. Night, night, Ness. Yeah, I don't believe in that. I mean, like, when
They
clear
should
people
know
make
this
that up,
now. It's
made that up
history.
to, but like when clear people made that up, they made that up to insult black people. And now here we are,
Exactly.
fast forward to 2022, and we're spouting it off like some kind of weird pseudoscience. Like, you're proud that somebody once thought your blood was a corruptant or a pollutant. Like, no. Donna J say Funky Dineva mad that he's not a white woman. He hates women and talks about women smelling like fish. Yeah, I didn't approve of any of that. I don't want to get into that too heavy. But no, I didn't approve of that. I'm never gonna approve of that. I'm never gonna be okay with that. That's a no. That is a hell no. He was dead wrong, and she was wrong to help him do it. I feel like by her providing her platform, she was an accomplice.
Definitely. And that I just brought it up to show that this is her mentality, like this is who she is, like talking trash, people who's on her side, like this is what Tasha K does. She destroys people's image, you know, whether she lies or not, she'll tell you. She doesn't care if she's lying. And why would you want to listen to somebody like that? Why would you want to give them clicks and views? Not because they're feeding their children. She can go work in the office. What's she doing? She's just making people look terrible,
It's
not just
true.
herself. I
Yeah.
mean,
Real quick,
think
Leslie Cornish, thank you so much for the super sticker, sis. I appreciate you supporting the channel. I really appreciate it, and I love you for it. Egypt now says, like the girls say, the love be so fake and the hate be so real. It's true. It's true. Yeah, the self-hate is strong. The self-hate is real strong. But I want to say, and Rosalind's so crazy, she say that's funky though. That's true. And everybody's got their own choices to make. You have to plot and choose your own path in life, but make no mistake about it. Them chickens come home to roost one day. For everybody, I don't care who you are. Them chickens coming home to roost. And CDE say hurt people, hurt people. How you doing, boo? I seen you slip on in there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't want. Back to my original statement. I don't want to see that sister lose her channel. I don't want to see her lose everything she has. Right now, it doesn't look good when they're talking about 1.25 million, and we ain't even got to the punitive damages. That
oof,
makes me uncomfortable because see, I'm a Negro of less means. I don't have that kind of bread. You understand me? So when you start talking about that kind of money, it make my skin itch. I think I broke out in hives. I was like, oh, hell to the no. Who? Thank God Emily beat us for lying, and we learned not to do that. However, I don't know who raised her, but I don't think they did her no favors, girl. I don't think they did her no favors.
she did say she failed. What's it? The third grade
The
what's it?
ninth grade, they
The
said.
ninth grade 3 times or 4 times.
I mean, I'm just saying, you learn not to lie at your mama house. You don't learn that in ninth grade. I learned that at Emily's house. It was a belt and a switch involved. Hey, country mama. Hey, Sharon B. Fona. Sometimes it was a broom handle involved, but we learned that you don't tell lies.
Oh,
So,
mine
you
was
know,
anything my family could grab.
there you go. So you also took the don't tell a lie class. And don't tell a lie class was taught at your mama's house. So that's why I said I don't know who raised her. I'm not making any accusations. Maybe her mother taught the don't tell a lie class. Maybe she flunked that class too. I don't know. I'm only saying that I hope that this was a good lesson or a refresher course and don't tell a lie. And then, maybe that wouldn't happen. Maybe that won't happen again. I hope it won't happen again because this was nerve-wracking to watch it play out, and it was disappointing to see black folks' response to this mess. Rosalind says she did say that. I don't know what academics have to do with lying. Right. Nothing. Lily say they got you too with the broom. Yeah, they got us with the broom, girl. You know them country mamas, they hit you with whatever they can grab, baby. It gets real. Auntie Eva say, my daddy taught me if you lie, you cheat. If you cheat, you'll steal. If you steal, you do anything. My mom used to say, if you lie, you'll steal. If you steal, you'll kill. Miss Ebby say we couldn't even say the word lie. We had to say fear, but you get a throat check. Girl, down there in the country, Miss Ebby, they used to make us say story. She telling the story. Mm-hmm. Sasha say, come on with the switch. Yes. Velda say Cardi's bloody shoes stomping on some of her bank for sure. Yeah. Wait a minute. Diamond Pearl Jim, you had a Tupperware cup thrown at you. Hey, I think most of us in here passed the Don't Tell a Lie class. I think we passed. Saucepan, you passed.
Yeah, I learned the hard way, you know.
Well, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get on up off of here because y'all got me laughing. I'll be on here all night talking with y'all, and this is a Monday night. Y'all know people got work and school in the morning, but I
Definitely.
enjoyed y'all so much. I just really truly hope that this was a good refresher for the Don't Tell a Lie class for Tasha. I want to see her do her thing, even though y'all say she bought her subs. I don't know until Eva got the paddle ball, but I hope that going forward, no matter how much she puts on this bravado and cockiness and arrogance for the public, I hope that deep down she's thinking about it and she moves a little different. I don't want to see her lose any of her energy or her jokes or whatever. Do your thing. I won't be watching. But don't lose any of your don't lose any of your energy, electricity, or magnetism. Just stop the line. That's all I'm saying. I made 59 look good. Thank you so much for the super chat. She says, good night, family. Great show, Seanitra. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Saucepan, for coming to holler at me and everybody in the
Oh
chat.
my gosh, no
Yes.
worries.
Listen,
I
I
hope I
appreciate
wasn't too growly and all sounding crazy on the phone. Sorry, guys.
No, you good, girl. This is the porch, man. Everybody welcome on the porch. We can have different opinions. You will never get attacked here. We don't care what you sound like. Unless you sound like Nancy Jones. Boy, Jim Jones' mama got that voice. But
Oh no, like a
but
lawnmower.
right. Even at that, you still gonna be welcome. But we gonna don't get mad at us if we laugh a little bit. Don't get mad.
It's alright. I'm sure I'm getting torn apart for the accent, so
Girl,
I'm
no. We
I
got a
am
lot of people here from the
thick-skinned.
UK. No. What's the
Yeah.
name? Barbara Parker here from the UK. Yvette's from the UK. When
Okay
D,
then.
yeah, when DT here, DT is all the way from New Zealand. We got a sister here from Germany. We got people from everywhere here. The royal family is international, man. So
Wow.
don't feel like that. You can come here and talk any way you want to. Now
Yeah.
if you can get around me being extra country when I talk, then
Oh
you
no, your
can be
accent's
with it.
amazing. Stop it. Stop it. It's amazing.
See, the ladies is telling you, man, look, they love your accent. They love
Oh
your
my
accent.
god.
That's right. So please, if this is your first time, you are welcome. Please come again, come off. And that's to everybody in the chat. If this is your first time, you're welcome. Come again, come often, man. Have a good time with us. Please come put in on these conversations because I want to hear what y'all think. It ain't cool to talk in a vacuum and you don't get other people's point of view. You know what I mean? So I appreciate everybody being here tonight. Um, oh, Donna J, that's so sweet. She trying to throw me a bone. She said, I love her accent and Shanitra's too. Girl, y'all know my voice is raggedy. But that's all right. That's all right though. But y'all that are here, please subscribe. And when you subscribe, y'all make sure you hit the notification bell and click all so that way y'all will know every time I go live. Because if you don't click all, you won't get a notification for all the videos. You'll get some, but you won't get others. You know what I'm saying? So we want you to come back. Please, Saucepan, come back, okay?
Well, hopefully you'll do one on the second part of the trial.
I will. We'll come back so we can all discuss it, and that way I can
The
see what y'all
punitive
think.
damages.
I'm gonna say this: if I come back, y'all gonna have to come up here and give me y'all point of view too. Cause listen, I be trying to talk and read the comments, and then sometimes y'all get me caught up in the comments, and I forget what I be wanting to say. So that means if I come back for part two after the punitive damages and everything, Y'all got to come up here and talk to me. So that way I can get some of y'all point of view and I don't have to read them all in the chat. I love to hear what y'all got to say. I really, really do. All right. Oh, we got another sis here. Unique Ski Wise says, I still support TK. When I ride with you, I ride with you. Just a hard lesson, but she'll get back up. I hope so. And you are beautiful, sis. Oh my gosh. Ain't she pretty? Okay.
Definitely.
Gorgeous. Woo. I told y'all this is pretty girl headquarters. This is pretty girl headquarters, honey. The pretty girls just be coming in, just be coming in. So listen, I'm gonna get up out of here because I still have a family to attend to. Y'all know y'all got work and school and businesses to run tomorrow. And even if tomorrow is your day off, you know you need your day to yourself to run your errands. So I'm gonna let y'all go to bed. Um, Monica, hold on, I gotta get this. Monica Gillespie say, if you did lie, will you have to pick the skinny switch off the tree? Nah, you know, if you get them skinny switches, they make you get two more and they plait them up like they braiding hair and beat your tail with them. Look, y'all, good night. I love y'all so much.
Oh my God. Good night, Seanitra. Love you too. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Bye.
Saucepan.
Bye.
So listen, if y'all didn't get a chance to hit the like button on the way in, please, please, please hit that like button on the way out. Subscribe if you have not yet had a chance to subscribe. Hit the notification bell. The little bell is down there jingling and ringling. And click all so you'll know every time we go live, okay? I enjoyed y'all so much tonight. This was so much fun. I love, love, love talking with intelligent sisters, honey, where we can sit up and banter on the porch. Okay? So if y'all want to come back after we get the rest of this info, we'll come back. But y'all got to put in on this conversation. Don't have me down here trying to read the whole chat now. Listen, I enjoyed you guys again. Y'all say y'all prayers. Hey, Trini girl. Hey, say y'all prayers, sweet dreams. Have a wonderful night and a productive morning. And I will see you guys at Good Morning Royals for your morning update. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye now.